we are off to B&Q to buy some battens for the flooring. We're doing the electrics next week, so we're gonna get the battens in so that we know where we can run the cables around battens or under battens and stuff like that. We've just stopped at Tesco getting diesel. I also need to go to Halfords and get some cables for the electrics for next week. I think that's about everything. They didn't actually have many pieces of the size that we needed, so a couple of the bits are a bit damaged, but they gave them to us for £1 each for the pieces that were damaged instead of like £3.50. We picked up the stuff that we needed, the battens, in B&Q. Went to Toolstation to get a drill bit, and we forgot to get a mastic gun. We broke a mastic gun and had to go out and get another one. So we went out, we came back, we started doing stuff, and then we had to go out again. And now we've just got back, and Mum's made us a lovely little platter of food, and we've got a cider. Cheers.
Cheers.
Before we get started, because it's late in the day now, later than we had expected it to be, we're going to do things a little bit backwards. Normally people would just focus solely on putting the electrics in. We're going to put the electrics in on Saturday, so before all that happens, we need to, the electrics, the fuse box is going to be here, and this cabinet is going to be, all the fuses are going to be inside this cabinet, so we need to cut the cabinet to shape to make sure that it fits over the wheel arch, and then we're going to put the battens in the floor. The heater is going to go in this spot here, inside the cabinet. So we're going to focus on getting the cabinet the right shape, and then possibly putting in some insulation in this section here, instead of doing all of the insulation in one go and all of the floor in one go. We're just going to do it in sections, I think. Because we'd like to be different. We are measuring a piece of wood to go in this section here, because when we put the battens down, there's going to be a little bit here where they're going to wobble, so we're cutting some wood to go just in that section and behind the blue arch. We recruited the neighbour. He's joined in. We didn't finish the battens the other day because it got dark and we were working outside. We've only got a couple more of like these to put in between, so it's more or less done. I'm just doing the wheel arches with some of this stuff. I've got some sound deadening on them at the moment, but I ran out of sound deadening. So I bought some of this, which is what you would put in a roof. Thermal wrap. I am cutting it to shape at the moment and just using some spray adhesive to stick it onto the wheel arches. And then once I've done that, I'm going to seal the wheel arches with some aluminium tape that I've got. So that's what I've done today. Covered and sealed the wheel arches and packed some insulation in to that cavity. Right, so we're going to finish the battening this evening. This is what we've got so far. In these holes is going to go in the insulation. On top of the insulation, we've got this polythene sheet that's going to go down instead of a traditional silver vapor barrier. And this is the flooring that will be going on afterwards.
My daughter has me working for nothing and she is drinking my cider. There's something wrong here.
It is time to bring out the cabinet that is going there. We're gonna chop it up and make something new of it. It was my nan's cabinet. She no longer wants it, so we're actually, I don't even think she knows if I'm chopping it up and putting it in the van, but we're chopping it up and putting it in the van. We are done with the battens. All done. Taken us a couple of days because it got darker. Well, it got dark very quickly, didn't it, the first day?
Took us a few ciders as well.
Took us a few ciders. Battens are done. The cabinet is cut roughly to size so that when we put the electrics in, we can see exactly where the heater is going to be sitting and know. And then, yeah. Cheers. Bada bing, bada boom. It's my cabinet.